Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
New information at noon. Officials have identified 2 people found dead in West Fargo in what police believe is a murder-suicide. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. I'm Lisa Bedeau. Police say Sharon Connell Rick and Lance Rick, both 44 years old, were married but separated. And they say Lance had flown to Fargo from Washington State on Saturday to meet with Sharon. The 2 were discovered dead on the lower level of their home just after midnight on Sunday when officers were conducting a welfare check at the request of a friend. Police say Sharon was shot in the body and head while Lance was shot in the head with the gun lying next to him. A handgun case was also found in one of the vehicles on the property. The bodies have been sent to Grand Forks for autopsies. We flipped the calendar page to June, but it didn't feel very June-like this morning. Let's check in with meteorologist Robert Hahn to see what we can expect on this Monday afternoon.
Yeah, we can expect a little bit of cloudiness, some breezy conditions out there, and some warming temperatures. It'll feel more like June later on this afternoon with most of us topping out into the 70s. But again, we've got some cloudiness to deal with that continues to slide off towards the east. Underneath those clouds, well, no precipitation in our area. A few thunderstorms just to the west of Bismarck. Those will continue to drift off towards the east and the southeast. Today, temperatures not bad right now. And again, they're going to warm on up into the 70s in most locations. Right now, 62 in Bemidji, 63 in Thief River Falls, 65 in Fargo, 68 in Jamestown and in Devil's Lake. A quiet day today, but as we head through the day tomorrow, we do have a risk for some severe storms. Slight risk throughout much of the region along and west of the Red River. We'll see that chance for some damaging wind, damaging hail, and maybe even an isolated tornado or 2. We'll continue to keep an eye on this as we head through the day on Tuesday. For today, though, again, breezy, quiet. Temperatures warming up to around 70 degrees tomorrow. It's going to be warm and humid, breezy, with that chance for severe storms. And we'll detail that forecast just a bit more coming up in just a few minutes.
We know you'll stay on top of it for us. Thank you, Robert. A Fargo man is in jail after a high-speed chase and foot pursuit in West Fargo overnight. Police say they tried to stop 34-year-old Stephen Collins around 1:30 for an equipment violation, but he took off at speeds that reached 80 miles per hour through town. He later pulled over and ran from his car. A K-9 team found him a short time later. Collins was arrested for numerous charges, including reckless endangerment, driving under suspension, and fleeing. An inmate from the North Dakota Youth Correctional Center in Mandan is back in custody today after escaping over the weekend. Mandan police say 17-year-old Malikai Red Road was caught around 11 last night after authorities received a tip. They say he and another boy assaulted 2 guards to make their escape. The other boy was taken into custody soon after the escape. A Fergus Falls man has been charged with raping a woman who helped him carry an air conditioner into his apartment in Fergus Falls on Memorial Day. Co-workers of the woman convinced her to report it. KFGO News is reporting police searched 56-year-old Stephen Corby's apartment and then arrested him at a bar. Police say he has previous domestic assault and abuse convictions. Drivers through Fargo-Moorhead on I-94 will be needing to watch out for lane closures over the Red River Bridge today and tomorrow. Crews are finishing maintenance work between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. each day. They'll be working on the right-hand lanes of eastbound and westbound I-94 today, and then the left-hand lanes tomorrow. Recent rainfall has caused some flooding in the valley, including closing down a section of Elm Street in Fargo. In North Fargo, the Red has flooded over parts of Elm Street between 14th and 15th Avenue. Water is covering the road. It's not known yet when it will open back up. Free rides between Fargo and Moorhead are now available thanks to the city's creating Link FM. It's a shuttle bus service. Started today to help connect the 2 cities. 10 stops include places like the Moorhead Center Mall, Plains Art Museum, and the Family Health Center. The shuttle runs Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Layoff notices went out today to nearly 10,000 Minnesota State employees who could be impacted if a budget deal isn't reached by July 1st. No negotiations were held this weekend. Governor Mark Dayton said the 2 sides remain $50 million apart. Dayton dropped his push for universal pre-kindergarten and asked for an additional $150 million in education spending. Republicans haven't shared publicly what their offers are. A special session won't be called until an agreement is made. Registration for Minnesota's new medical marijuana program begins today, but some qualifying patients hoping to get access to the drug are facing another hurdle: their doctors. President-elect of the Minnesota Medical Association says many doctors are afraid of the unknowns of the drug and afraid of violating federal law, so they're refusing to sign necessary papers. Patients can register with the Minnesota Department of Health starting today, but the drug isn't legally available to patients until July 1st. Now, tonight on Valley News Live, Nicole Johnson looks into the registration process and how some doctors are not embracing this new law. Health officials across North Dakota are starting West Nile virus surveillance for 2015 today. And there are some things that you can do too to avoid mosquito bites from those bugs that can carry West Nile. Use insect repellents. Wear protective clothing such as long sleeve shirts and pants. Limit outdoor activities between dusk and dawn when mosquitoes are most likely to bite. Keep your grass trimmed and eliminate stagnant water in containers around your home where mosquitoes can lay their eggs. Those places might include your flower pots, old tires, wading pools, even your bird baths. The North Dakota Department of Health says there were 23 confirmed human West Nile cases and 1 death in North Dakota last year, 21 cases in Minnesota. It's not easy to quit smoking, but there are proven ways to help kick the habit. Ahead at noon, the 6 most scientifically proven methods to help you quit. But next, we'll check in with meteorologist Robert Hahn. You see clouds out the window. He'll talk a little bit more about the potential for some stormy weather.